Hey guys, it's Steve. I go by Crypto Steve, Stever82 on YouTube. I want to thank you to all my new subscribers. I'm now up to 213. I know I haven't been making a lot of crypto stuff other than the game videos lately, but right now I'm going to do a little recap look at some of the Tron projects I invested in, and I'm going to let you know that unfortunately some of them went pretty bad and other ones are going okay, and some of them still have a chance to do something cool we don't know yet. So, first let's talk about the bad, and we'll talk about this little change. It's not new. This happened about a month ago. I'm sorry I didn't go over it, but Tron changed some of their settings to cost what seemed like not much more, but make it cost more for the DApp developers to send Tron without staking energy. And a lot of the platforms that were trying the staking stuff were not planning on staking any Tron into energy. I don't know why they couldn't do that, but it just didn't happen correctly. And after this, shortly after this announcement, we saw the CSE, the community staking experiment, just pretty much fall apart. It now, see, you don't have people even staking like it used to be 8, 10, 12,000 even back here. You have people literally staking, I mean, they're still buying these tokens, a few thousand Tron, and I still have my stakes running, and the stakes are still getting paid out, but there's just no more excitement in this. There's no more big buyers in it. The token doesn't hold any value, so I would stay away from this. And then we'll go into another platform that launched about the same time, which was Moon Stakings. They're having the same thing. Theirs is actually hurt even worse. So if I look at the auction on Moon Staking, it was never quite as good. It had a little comeback in here. Then they had a problem where they were offline for a little while. They finally fixed that. But, I mean, it's not even getting 1,000 Tron put into it a day. Now, if you go to the stake lobby, they do still have tokens in their pool. Oh, well, now it's showing 0. That's interesting. When I was on here just a minute ago, it was showing like 260K. So, let me look again. I know this one. Oh, now that one's showing 0 as well. I wonder if that's just a UI bug. Or maybe the dividend pools are completely empty. I don't really know. Last time I did a claim on one of these, I did get my TRX back that I was going to get, but it was only a tiny bit, like 7 or 8, because it was a smaller stake. So when some of these finish up, I'll just do like a quick little video to see if I'm even getting anything out of these stakes. Oh wait, there we go. Now it uploaded. It was just taking a while. See, they do have some Tron left, but some of it is getting eaten up by fees when they transfer it out to people, and so it's just not, it's, I don't know, the platforms both just kind of fell apart, which is too bad. They were both trying to be T2Xs on Tron, additional ones. They had the same ideas. They thought they improved it a little bit, so I took a small chance, very small chance. So if I lost this, not that big of a deal. We'll talk about this site here, the Infinite and the Token Air site. The farming here actually is still going pretty good. I haven't had any problems with this site. It's been working fine. They seem to have been able to stake enough energy to cover the energy costs. Things aren't going bad. I'm able to withdraw my these. Sometimes I add them to the pool. Sometimes I just sell them. You're currently getting a pretty high return because the pool is pretty small. So I'm earning like 4 of these tokens a day, and I can go and actually there is liquidity to sell these tokens into. So it's not a bad project at all. It's just a waiting game. It's going to take me a while to get all the money back that I've put into it, but not a big deal. And one of the nice things is you do get your liquidity rewards in this one. So I can go ahead and just add those into the pool so that my rewards get a little bit bigger, even if I am not increasing my share in the liquidity pool at all. So the next thing I'm going to be taking a look at is the Wise staking platform. So this platform is on Ethereum. It's not on Tron, but it is one I did a video on, and so far this one looks to be going just fine. I did get in on the first day. I staked all of my tokens. Sorry I didn't share that with you guys. I didn't do a lot of videos on this because I don't have as much Ethereum to invest. I did invest about a total of 1 Ethereum, and currently I have more Wise tokens than than the value of 1 Ethereum. They're, as you can see, they're at 48 cents per token. 1 Ethereum being about 250 Wise, or 2,540 Wise, and I have, well, okay, so I have a little bit less than 1 Ethereum, but I've just started my stake, and hopefully the token will continue to hold its value. I actually, because I at the time had just staked such a small amount, Ethereum hadn't moved that much, I just threw this in the super 5-year long stake just to let it sit here to grow. If you know anything about the Wise staking program, maybe you can tell me, did I totally mess up? Or in 5 years, am I going to be like, oh, cool, I earned some crazy percentage on my money? Because just in 22 days, I've earned 9.8%. That's pretty good in a 22-day period of time. And technically, I could scalp these tokens because Wise does allow you to take them. But it does change the terms of your stake, so I'm not going to stake them while it's at 12, but depending on the price of the token, once this gets up into the multiple hundreds or maybe over 1,000 tokens, then I could consider maybe taking those out and going ahead and losing a little bit of the future stake, if depending on the value of the token at that time. Now, the last thing we're going to talk about today is Betfury. So Betfury by far is the best platform that I've found on the Tron ecosystem from playing around with it. Oh, actually, we'll do one more honorable mention. Apetron. So Apetron was the copy of Sharktron. Sharktron was the big scam token. So far, this has been legit. We're still at level 7 of mining. They're still letting people mine it. They haven't ran away. They haven't exit scammed. They did launch their DICE site, and that is up. And they have been talking about their DeFi site coming up. I am not staking in here anymore. I got out a little earlier than I should have, just because I was gun shy after the Sharktron scam. But when the DeFi platform goes live, I did buy some Lemur tokens. I did go ahead and stake my Apetron in liquidity pools. They've just been sitting there in liquidity pools. And I'll go ahead and stake my liquidity tokens into the DeFi platform as soon as it launches. I will do a video when that happens. But that's just something that, you know, this program is still here. It's still around. They still plan to do all the things they said they were going to do, including having, some trading bots and things like that. I do have some older videos. Maybe I'll put a link in the description to let you check it out if you wanted to know more about this project. But let's get back to Betfury. So Betfury, as you know, is it's a casino for Tron. It works with, you don't have to have Tron Link, but it really is the best way to use it. The big thing I wanted to show you is they have added Ethereum to the site. So that was their big update. It was just about a week ago. They're doing Ethereum boxes now, similar to their Bitcoin boxes. As you can see, I do use their Bitcoin boxes to earn a pretty good return. This one, I believe, was like 10% in 30 days. So I bought it for a little bit of Bitcoin. I do have less here because I have withdrawn all of my original Bitcoin I put into here. So this is all money that I've won on the site or got using their different boxes, using their referral program. They do have a generous referral program, so anybody that's been signed up and doing claims, thank you very much. You can now also get Ethereum, as you see, so I'm going to get a little reward here. Thank you very much, guys. So far, I've gotten 1.0014 Ethereum, and I haven't put any money into there. It is now part of their staking pool too. So as I've shown this in the past, it's been a little while, the staking pool has been decreasing in Bitcoin while Bitcoin's price has been up above 20K, and until it settles into a price range, I don't think people are going to be putting a lot of Bitcoin on the site. But on the flip side of that, adding Ethereum and seeing more TRX on the platform has kept the dividend pool overall at a very high number compared to where it was when you think about USD value. Yes, they used to have over 100 Bitcoin in the pool, but that's when Bitcoin was only worth like 20,000. Now Bitcoin is worth or even lower than 20,000. Now Bitcoin's been as high as 40. It's sitting around 33 right now. So this number, the USD number that they're giving out, is still really, really high. Ethereum's been growing in the pool, so that payout's getting bigger. And the staking token is just recently hit a new mining, or it's just about to hit a new mining price. So this is going to go up one more time here, really, really soon. See, it's just got a little bit more to go before it's going to go up. So these are going to get even harder to get. Right now they're doing a little bonus. I didn't see that, where you're getting 20% more if you gamble. So if you're somebody who hasn't been here for a while and you want to come farm some more tokens, this isn't a bad time. I might take a look at doing that. I've got some videos that you should check out that show you some different dice strategies and some different Keno strategies for ways to farm these tokens. I was able to farm now 1,381 of the staking tokens and 395 on the Tron. If you've watched my other videos, I did lose when I gambled with Tron, and I have lost when I've gambled with the Bitcoin to get those 1,300 tokens, but I've used the faucet, and I've used the boxes, and I've used the referrals to just only gamble with my basically Bitcoin I've earned off of the site, and that's allowed me to turn this now just into the point where I'm just getting little payouts every day. It's not a lot of money, but it's consistent, and after this number pushes up to a certain level, I go ahead and I gamble a little bit with it. Just to give you a quick little recap, anybody that's here, they added in a new game for the house games. Unless you live in a place that allows you to play the other games, these are the main ones you can play. I'd say Crash, Dice, Keno, and Coin Flip are the most interesting one. Coin Flip is basically a 50-50 chance to win with a 1.9 multiplier. With only 2 options that can come up, you would think that you can't lose that many times in a row, but the only real strategy you can do, and just to show you really quick, is betting 1, and if you lose, doubling till you win, and then bet again, and basically you don't get your money back. Since it only pays 0.94, technically right now I am still down a tiny bit, but if I can win twice in a row, just one time before I lose, before I don't 5 times, then I would actually be up. And I actually, oh look, there, see? So yay, there I would be up a little bit. It is a game that you could play though, and theoretically speaking, if you set your amount like somewhere in this low range, if you're somebody with only a small amount of funds, or somebody with a bigger amount of funds, you can do it there. But you wouldn't imagine, you know, it's actually a coin flip game, so maybe you're not going to see those runs of like 20 or 30 or 40 times that you don't roll over 50, because this only has 2 set options. I've played it a couple times. The worst I think I've seen it do is 7 to 8 in a row of the same flip. That's still a lot since you have to double your bet every time to stay in it. 8 doubles in, you know, exponentially increasing that bet gets kind of crazy. I wouldn't really play with this too much. I haven't. But the main game I use is dice. And I use the dice with the strategy of betting 80 and then going down. I'm not going to get into that in this video. This is supposed to be just a quick little checkup letting you know that Ethereum is now on the site, which is a nice little add-in. Or I play Keno. And when I play Keno, I always like to do just an 8 spot. So these are the numbers I've been playing. An 8. Sometimes I'll add a 9th. I'll pick some random number like here. The reason why is because I want on a 3 win and a 2 win to get payouts. If I go up to 10 or 13, but I want them to be pretty decent payouts. See? So right here you're getting the 1.3 and the 1.6 for these. And then a 2.5 here. If you take 1 down, you actually get 1.111 or 1.1, 1.4, and 2. That way, when you do hit those things, you're winning enough to cover a free roll, so that you're able to get a lot of extra rolls if you set your limits the right way. So I'm going to do that right now. Like, I'm going to start off just betting 50. I'm going to do a stop on if I get 1,000, and I'm going to do a risk of 2,000 Satoshi. So when I'm done with this, I'm only going to have lost 2,000. if I actually hit one of these bigger ones on a time 50 bet times 37 or 95, I might trigger a stop on 1,000 profit. But my general thing is I just do this and I lose slowly and I just let this run. And I know that I'm just paying money to them to farm some of their tokens so that my staking pool can get a little bit bigger. So I just wanted to do a quick little update on some of the crypto projects that I had been invested in, how they were going. Like I said, my staking platform, building up that bigger staking platform on here has been doing pretty well for me. Wise Token has been going pretty well. Token Air has been pretty decent, and the fact that the platform still works pretty well. The token value has gone down a little bit, but anytime you're farming a token, you're kind of expecting that. And I feel like it'll go up and down as people see these really high APR percentages. They might want to get into the platform, and if they don't, then they're going to want to get out. I'm pretty much giving up all luck or hope of these turning into anything else. And I'm going to be looking for other projects out there. So anybody that knows anything, let me know. And if you want me to check it out, I will. This is Steve just saying goodbye for now.